Today I've got a real-life horror story for you. This one is about a hitchhiking trip that went horribly wrong. It's super creepy, and I still get chills thinking about it. So, let's get into it. A few years ago, my friend Jake and I decided to go on a road trip. We were young, broke, and looking for some adventure. We didn't have a car, so we thought hitchhiking would be fun and save us some money. We'd heard some cool stories about hitchhiking from other travelers, and we thought, why not? Our trip started out great. We got picked up by a few nice people, shared some laughs, and saw some amazing sights. But then, on the third day of our trip, things took a dark turn. We were waiting by the side of a lonely road, hoping for a ride to the next town. It was getting late, and we were starting to worry we'd be stuck there all night. That's when a beat-up old truck pulled over. The driver was a middle-aged man with a scruffy beard and a creepy smile. He said he was heading our way and offered us a ride. Something about him felt off, but we were desperate, so we got in. The first few minutes were okay. He made some small talk, asking where we were from and where we were headed. But then he started asking weird questions, like if anyone knew where we were and if we had family waiting for us. Jake and I exchanged nervous glances, but we tried to stay calm. After a while, he started driving off the main road, taking us into this dense forested area. Jake asked him why he was going this way, and he said it was a shortcut. My heart was racing, and I could tell Jake was scared too. We drove deeper into the forest, and it got darker and creepier. Suddenly the truck stopped. The man turned to us, his smile gone, replaced by a cold, hard look. "You boys need to get out," he said. My mind was screaming at me to run, but we were in the middle of nowhere with no idea where to go. Jake and I got out of the truck, our hearts pounding. The man stayed in the driver's seat watching us. "Start walking," he ordered. We did as he said, not daring to look back. After a few minutes, we heard the truck start up again and he drove away, leaving us alone in the dark forest. We walked for what felt like hours, trying to find our way back to the main road. Every little sound made us jump and we kept looking over our shoulders, terrified he might come back. Eventually, we stumbled upon a small cabin with a light on. We knocked on the door, hoping someone kind would help us. An elderly couple lived there and they were shocked to see us. We told them what happened and they let us in, gave us some food, and called the police. The police came and took our statement. They said we were lucky to be alive, as there had been reports of missing hitchhikers in the area. The next day, the police drove us to the nearest town and helped us get a bus back home. Jake and I were shaken up, but we were grateful to be safe. We never found out who that man was or what he wanted, and we didn't care to find out. So that's my disturbing hitchhiking horror story. If you're thinking about hitchhiking, please be careful. You never know who you might run into. Stay safe, everyone.